Alright, Yimbo, Mecha Leo time. Package from Showz Store. Corner protected. 2-ply cardboard. Damn, they really did this one with care. The box rocks. Super premium presentation. Super hype. Let's get right into this bad boy.
Warning. This is dangerously cool. Stop. Before you watch this, lock up your wallets. You do not need to buy this. Just watch and enjoy. Yimbonauts, roll out.
We've been warned. Here's their awesome after-sales card. Transformers stickers. Now, I meticulously put everything back in the box to unbox it, but I didn't put Leo back, and you're going to see why on these glorious instructions. Super premium, tons of detail, so cool. Yep, they say don't disassemble the head, so I didn't want to break it, so here's how he looked, everything but the head attached. Preview of the neck action. He looks up, he looks down, pretty sweet. He's got his little foam cummerbund on, get that out of there. Wow, the heft and weight to this figure, you can really feel all the die cast. It's a beefy figure and it feels super premium, super great. The detail is just wild. I'm going to be gushing over this detailed, so buckle up. They did not miss a single bit. Going right into the joints, here's the metal joints. Team No Heat not even needed, everything is buttery smooth. I've long wished figures would have metal joints, and this one just makes that dream come true. I'm not afraid of breaking or moving this at all. Amazing articulation, it's so smooth, so sturdy, I just love it. Put it in every figure, I'm down. It moves in all the ways you would want it to. The shoulders can be a little tricky as it comes out of the joint there like that, and you have to kind of bend it just the right way to get it back in. Otherwise, full range of motion, everything you expect. And here's me again working that shoulder joint. It's really not an issue, you just have to be paying attention. I'm not afraid of messing up the joints at all, though of course the different plastic armor pieces, if you're not paying attention, you may clip those. I haven't had an issue so far, but it's something to be mindful of. Yeah, and there it's going back in. Almost feels silly to go over the normal articulation on this thing because it's double jointed, sure, but the way it works is just so different, so much more mechanical. No issues whatsoever. Again, super sturdy. It holds every pose you want it to. Nothing is loose. It even has different pieces that move to give you better articulation depending on what you want to do. So if that piece can move, the leg can go even more further. There's the knee. It's just so cool as you move this to see the different armor pieces naturally swiveling about. And there's the awesome splits. Super articulated. I assume this is what Keaton Batman feels like, but without the rubber, so you really know what you're doing. Though the joints move just like how you think they would. And the knees, there's the knees, double jointed, awesome. Just, oh man, I cannot tell you how cool this figure is and how great it feels. It's heavy. I haven't weighed it, but easily a pound, if not more. There's the arms rotating all about. They're bending, they're flexing. He's just solid. And of course here, the double jointed elbows. Are they truly double jointed? I don't know, but they bend just like a double joint. Look at that cool mechanical piece. Yeah, drink it in. Hand behind the back even. He's got what functions basically like a bicep cut where it swivels back and forth. The wrist swivels as well. Yep, there's that bicep up and down. Then the fingers all articulated, each of the 2 fingers and then thumb with the wrist. Super smooth. You can do all kinds of cool grips. I just love it. Works really well in robot form. They just went for it with all these joints as they bend them and make a cool little thumbs up, little fist. And whether he's pointing to the skies as being number 1 or he's flipping the turtle bird, that's really up to you, but that's a cool pose. Then he does have some cool ab crunch. You need to flip this middle piece up here to give you a little more breathing room. So yeah, just flip that little armor piece up and then he can bend forward pretty nicely. Yeah, look at that. Pretty good crunch. I'm not super sure why people need the crunch, frankly, so I don't do too much with it, but yeah, it's got there. See the gap as you bend it, put it back. You can also go side to side as well. I don't know what movement you need from a big mecha turtle, but this one's got it. Awesome detail on the belt there. Look at that. That is rad. Such a fun cartoony detail on this serious robot. Here's that neck. So the neck kind of pops out a little snaky. I guess turtle heads do that too, and so you can get some pretty good range looking up, and then you can get side to side. And then you also have the pretty good range looking down, pretty neato. It's a little weird at first, but the more you get used to it, it's just pretty cool. And like I said, every bit of this is just filled with all kinds of paint and little details. You can imagine if you were a human in this world, that would be huge, big text, but on the robot, it's tiny little text. Get out your microscope. Here's a cool QC pass sticker, so you know it did go through QC, which shows it has articulated turtle toes. Super impressed. As we go up top to the head, this is where if I could find the batteries, I just bought batteries, bought the wrong size, so you can't see it, but you put batteries in there and it can light up the eyes. They can go on full, or there's like a breathing effect. Also tried to buy through Amazon, but they didn't deliver them in time. I'm forsaken with the batteries. And Leo says, you know, be prepared with your batteries. Back to the awesome instructions, you're gonna need them not only to look over, almost, it's kind of like a paper coffee table book, honestly. It details all the accessories, all the different stuff you can do, the movement. This really helps. Super premium feature and just helps me learn the figure, all kinds of cool stuff you can do. But it also teaches you what goes where, and it's highlighting that these kind of are basically a build-a-figure with each turtle coming with a part of the little turtle van that you can assemble. That is super neat. Leo comes with both a ooze version and a black version. Okay, on to his different accessories. Each tray has a sticker on it that has the void technology, so when you open it you can see it's been voided, so you know if somebody's rifled through this or not. Speaking of which, here's two awesome guns. Super detailed, and the barrel even spins. Let's get the shell out of there. Awesome shell. The shell articulates too, so there's different vents you can open up. Not only is it the shell, it's also the jet pack. As you see at the bottom here, here's the jet booster that also articulates. You can bend that as you bend the shell, pull this piece out. It's a little tricky, but yeah. And then, of course, let's get to the turtle cockpit. Again, hidden away, but they painted it, all kinds of details. You swivel it 180. Yep, ooh, there's my boy Leo, Ooze Leo, piloting the Mecha. Fucking cool. Just another of the neat features they packed in here. So well done. It slips right on the back there, and there he is. Now he's a full turtle boy. A turtle boy mecha robot man. On to the next tray of accessories. No ties, thank God. Here's a big proper rifle gun. The barrel moves up and down. I don't know if that's the barrel. I don't know guns. Has little spots for little ooze ammo canisters. Pop those in. Oh gosh, this is cool. And then here's the pizza power thing. This turns on the headlights if you had batteries. Two awesome daggers, that metal clink. Awesome sheaths for the big blade here. So cool, so neat. They spared no expense as you get those two katanas out. Here's the shield, which comes in 3 pieces. Not going to put it together just yet because there's a lot of functionality to it I want to show you. You see each piece has little connectors and things you can put on it. Of course, those paint details. I got some little shuriken throwing stars for those. Here's the black Leo parts, or 2 little Leo figures, then black wheels, then the ooze. I already cut Leo out. Here's the stand, super sturdy, awesome turtle design there, and it has storage under the manhole cover thing. That is fucking neat. They even wrap the little stands. You get 2 stands, a taller one and a shorter one, and then here's the attachments. One's kind of angled upwards for more of a flight stand, and the other one's just dead on. You got to pull this little gold piece out. You got to wedge something small into there. It was in kind of tight at first. I just used it like a fingernail, and there you go. He's on the stand, super sturdy, our flying boy. There's the jet pack. Get that ready. It fits well, but sometimes it's easier just to put it on the stand and then put the turtle shell rocket back on. Doing all sorts of poses already. It comes with all kinds of brackets for the weapons, so we'll go through these quickly and then I'll show you how they work on the weapons. Yeah, it's a ton because he's going to be kitted out. The instructions show you what to do with each one. It can be a little tricky, but after you do it a few times, you'll get the hang of it. A gun on the waist? Why not? Here's the full shield put together, but actually, let's do this. You can use the little shield pieces. He has like, I don't know, armor, a skirt, whatever. Shoulder pads? Hell yeah. I guess they'd be pauldrons for you armor folks. Okay, back to the shield piece. You put the throwing star things on the shield. You can put the swords in the shield as well. Fit them in, they key in there just like so. Put this little piece on, and bam, you have kind of like a crazy blade attachment. There's a handle for it. You can put it and he can hold it. It's a little kind of loosey-goosey. I don't know, your poses would hold fine. Another gold piece to pop out of the arm, and hey, you can mount it on his freaking arm, and then he has his hand free to hold more weapons. There's more panels on the legs that pop off. Yep, it's a pattern here. All kinds of places to stick accessories. So you got, let's build the shield back again. So then he's holding the shield. Let's put the katana clips on there. So we can put the sheaths back on the shell attachments there. They really thought of everything. Ooh, that's so satisfying. Put that one there. And then he's holding his sword blades. So much articulation, he can reach back and pull the sword out. Not many figures can actually do that. And then here's the sword. The weapons all key into his hand there, a little slot. The fingers twist right around it. Hell of a grip there. Just so cool, the poses. And you know what? Maybe we'll do a little short sword on his arm. Yeah, and that one, there's another clip there. You can put it on the side at the belt. Maybe put it on the leg, you know, kick out, do some hand stabbing, leg stabbing. Here's the gun. You want the gun mounted on his shoulders? Can do. This figure just goes balls to the walls with all the stuff you can put on him. I think you can put all his weapons on him and having him kitted out. The other leg is free. Let's put the sword there. Or hell, let's put the rifle there. He's got a rifle kick leg. This is all the things you imagined a figure could do as a kid come to life. Totally worth it. This figure is knocking me out of the park. You can see all kinds of cool poses you can do. I paid $169 for this figure and it was worth every freaking penny. I've just had such a blast kitting him out and doing different poses. Photographers can go nuts with this figure, and like I said, when it's time to put it away, all the pieces go in the stand nice and neat and orderly. Once again, Splinter cannot believe what's gone on, neither can Fugitoid. Utrom is just impressed. Donnie has made a hell of a mecha.